Inside the female body, millions of sperm begin a wild race, each one fighting for a single chance to spark life. Most never make it. The path is brutal. The odds, nearly impossible. But one will go farther than all the rest. And then, it happens. One sperm reaches the egg. Two cells meet, and the spark of human life ignites. In that instant, their DNA fuses, forming one perfect code. The blueprint of a brand new person. Within hours, that single cell begins to divide, multiplying into the foundation of everything we become. Guided by tiny waves inside the fallopian tube, the embryo drifts toward the uterus, its first real destination. After days of travel, it arrives. The womb, perfectly prepared to welcome new life. The embryo burrows into the uterine wall, linking to the mother for the very first time. Cells multiply fast, building the placenta, the lifeline that will feed and protect this tiny traveler. And then, a flicker. The very first heartbeat, steady, alive, unstoppable. Neural cells begin to link, forming the brain and spine. The future mind starts to awaken, from one tiny spark to a beating heart. A new human story has begun, and it all started right here. But this is only the beginning. What happens next is even more miraculous. That tiny cluster of cells, barely visible to the human eye, begins to organize itself. Each cell knows exactly what to do, guided by invisible instructions written in its DNA. One part becomes the heart, another becomes the brain. Others stretch and fold into arms, a spine, and the very shape of a human body. By week 3, the embryo is smaller than a grain of rice. Yet inside, the heart is already beating faster than your own. It pumps life through delicate vessels, feeding every growing part. By week 4, the neural tube, the future brain and spinal cord, begins to close. Electrical activity sparks for the first time. Tiny flashes that mark the awakening of the nervous system. Every second, over 1 million new cells form, building tissues, organs, and structure. And by week 5, the outline of a face begins to appear. Small, fragile, but unmistakably human. The placenta now takes full control, delivering oxygen and nutrients like a perfectly tuned life support system. Inside, this new life grows in rhythm with its mother's heartbeat, connected in ways science still can't fully explain. By week 6, the arms and legs start to bud, small limb-like shapes that will soon move for the very first time. And the heart? It's beating strong, almost twice the rate of an adult. If you could look inside right now, you'd see the earliest form of eyes and ears taking shape. The body is still translucent, but life is already in motion. This is where the story of every one of us truly begins. In silence, in darkness, in the hidden universe of the womb. And it all started with that single spark of life.